Tonight's game is produced by the IH Sports Network. No part of the audio or video from tonight's game may be redistributed or retransmitted without the express written consent of the IH Sports Network and Liberty Press Incorporated. The IH Sports Network's first commitment is to the student athletes of our community, their families, and their coaches. Find us online at ihsports.net.
Pre-game show will begin in 4 minutes. We're 3 minutes away from broadcast. Stand by for broadcast in 60 seconds. Stand by for broadcast in 30 seconds. We're going live in 15 seconds.
The following is a presentation of the IH Sports Network.
High school basketball is on the air. The Oneida Indians, the Scott Highlanders, with Tim Smith, Rick Keaton, and their entire broadcast teams.
Sponsored by South Fork Physical Therapy, One Bank of Tennessee, First National Bank, Ray's Axe, Danny's Drugs, Scenic Foods, El Rey, Mountain People's Health Councils, Lumber King, and United Cumberland Bank.
Produced by the IH Sports Network, high school basketball begins now.
Welcome to District Tournament Basketball. Tonight, it's boys action from the District 4 side in Anderson County, and we've got two games coming your way. The first of those games will be between the number 2 seed Anderson County Mavericks and our Scott Highlanders. The game coming up after this will be between the 1 seed Clinton Dragons and the number 4 seed Gibbs Eagles. So that's what's coming up tonight. Semifinal action in the boys. That'll take us to next Tuesday night for the consolation and championship games. Speaking of that, well, let's look at reading that last night and recap the girls' semifinal games. The first game last night was our Lady Highlanders taking on Anderson County. Anderson County got an early lead. The Highlanders overcame the lead. Matter of fact, once in the first half and once in the second half, big leads, but could not hold on going down the stretch as the Lady Mavs got a 50-42 victory over our Lady Highlanders. In the other semifinal game, Clinton, they jumped out early against Union County, and the Lady Dragons, when we left here at halftime, they had a 30-point lead then. It finished up as a 69-31 victory for the Clinton Lady Dragons. So Clinton and Anderson County will be in the girls' championship game on Monday evening. The consolation game will be Union County and our own Lady Highlanders. That'll be Monday evening, March 23rd at 6 o'clock, right back here at Anderson County High School. Let's talk about District 3 action last night. District 3 single A tournament down in Roane State. The Oneida Lady Indians, they got a win over Oliver Springs 51-23. The other semifinal game last night was Coalfield 66 over Wartburg 31. And just like District 4, they're playing the boys semifinal games tonight. A couple other points of interest news. 6 days ago, we saw this guy, Ernie McClawson, at Highlander Gym as the head coach of the Campbell County Cougars. Well, he resigned last night, stating that he wanted to spend more time with his family. So I didn't see that one coming. And also a sort of a sad note, because I really like this guy, Wes Rucker. Been a long-time follower of UT Sports, got a couple of podcasts and things out there. Well, he passed away tragically in an auto accident the other evening. So, you know, our best to his family, his wife and his son. And like I say, I really like Wes Rucker. But that's a look at the district tournament, what's going on tonight, and a few other items. Let's go ahead and take this break during a Highlander pregame, and we'll be back with more of the pregame.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications' world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
Danny's Drugs has been dedicated to providing patients with quality healthcare services since 1966. From our beginnings as a fountain drugstore to our current location on the 4-lane in Oneida, one thing has remained the same: exceptional service. Our staff of highly motivated and carefully trained professionals understand your needs and respond to them in a personal and friendly manner. Our staff works together as a team to provide the finest patient care available. That's Danny's Drugs, putting patients first since 1966.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
A local bank puts its customers first.
A local bank is committed to giving back and being a community partner.
A local bank is with you every step of the way and celebrates your success.
A local bank is a familiar face that treats you like family.
A local bank is big enough to serve you and small enough to know you by name.
For 120 years, First National Bank has been Scott County's local bank. First National Bank, your family, your future, your bank.
In the two previous meetings between our Highlanders and the Anderson County Mavericks this season, if you turn the clock all the way back to early January at Highlander Gym, it was a 2-point win for Anderson County, 60-58, a game that the Highlanders had chances, several chances in that game. The last time was on January 23rd here at Anderson County, and the Mavericks won that matchup 65-57. So there's not that much difference between the two teams. It's who's best prepared tonight, guys. It's who wants to win the most tonight. It's who makes the
One thing I love about UCB is that they don't automatically default to no. I think a lot of people think that they shouldn't even come in and talk to us if they're not in the best financial situation that they've ever been in. And that's just simply not the case. I had a customer just yesterday who came in needing home repairs, thought, this is probably going to be a no because I don't have the best score right now, but we were able to consider every factor and get some additional documentation, and we were able to get the loan approved.
A sip of cola.
Goody's making them big long shots.
Hey, we're back. Sorry we had a power problem here. It's taken a while to reboot all the systems, but we're back. And we had a really great discussion a while ago that I thought was going out live on the air. We don't have enough time to recreate that. And I followed that up with the fact that Highlanders had won 5 of her last 6 games. Ben's the only guy who didn't say anything a while ago, so you get to speak now, man.
Well, you just said what I was going to say. I wouldn't say that we're playing our best basketball of the season because this team came out really, really good early on in November. But we're playing a lot better now at the end of the season than we were in the middle of the season. That's a good thing. And still some things that have got to be cleaned up if they're going to win tonight. But I told you, Rick, after the first meeting, I felt like Scott High was the better team, even though Anderson County won. They had more separation against us the second game. I still feel like that this Scott High team is more talented. But we got to prove it. We got to flip the narrative.
Every facet for the Highlanders tonight has to be positive. Defense has to be positive. Rebounding has to be positive. Better shooting percentage, better three-point shots, and be ready to play from the opening tip.
Turnovers. Don't forget turnovers. Big item here tonight.
So the teams are completing their warm-up. The Highlanders will be in the black uniforms with the red numerals. They'll be at the far end of the court from a broadcast position tonight, and the Anderson County Mavericks will be in the home white. So, and we're right across from the Highlander bench. If you say, hey, it looks like a different position than we had last night during the girls' game, it is. We're on the other end of the gym. So, the only thing I can say about that is it's a pleasure to get to move around. We didn't get glued to those seats there like that. So it's going to be the Highlanders against the Anderson County Mavericks. The Mavericks, the higher seed, 2 seed. The Highlanders, the 3 seed. And it's an important a game as the Highlanders have played all year. Probably the most important. Even though we were trying to get district wins late, this was really, really important tonight as we met our goal to at least not have to have the play-in game. With all those things being said, why don't we take this break right here so that we can at least work in some of our sponsors. We were going to take a break a while ago, so we want to do justice with them, and we salute our sponsors.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications' world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
Danny's Drugs has been dedicated to providing patients with quality healthcare services since 1966. From our beginnings as a fountain drugstore to our current location of 4th Lane in Oneida, one thing has remained the same: exceptional service. Our staff of highly motivated and carefully trained professionals understand your needs and respond to them in a personal and friendly manner. Our staff works together as a team to provide the finest patient care available. That's Danny's Drugs, putting patients first since 1966.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday, or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
A local bank puts its customers first.
A local bank is committed to giving back and being a community partner.
A local bank is with you every step of the way and celebrates your success.
A local bank is a familiar face that treats you like family.
A local bank is big enough to serve you and small enough to know you by name.
For 120 years, First National Bank has been Scott County's local bank. First National Bank, your family, your future, your bank.
One thing I love about UCB is that they don't automatically default to no. I think a lot of people think that they shouldn't even come in and talk to us if they're not in the best financial situation that they've ever been in. And that's just simply not the case. I had a customer just yesterday who came in needing home repairs, thought, this is probably going to be a no because I don't have the best score right now, but we were able to consider every factor and get some additional documentation, and we were able to get the loan approved.
The Anderson County Mavericks, coached by Jordan Jeffers, assisted by Noah Green, Grant Markham, and Spencer St. John. The Anderson County Mavericks finished with a 12-12 overall record. They were 6-2 in District 4. The Highlanders, coached by Brent Ellis, assisted by Derek Boshears and Bryson Russ, they finished with a 17-win, 11-loss record. So, as a matter of fact, in terms of District 4, the Highlanders have the most overall wins, trailing only Clinton. So, we've got the potential, and this is certainly the game for the Highlanders. I hope to come out and play extremely well tonight.
To go back to what we were talking about, the way they've improved, I'm still
Number 12 is Landon Washington. He's the only junior starter, as everybody else are seniors. And number 21, Landon Goodman. Again, Morgan, Washam, Lowett, and Goodman. Now the starting five for the Anderson County Mavericks. And the production is on.
Hey, the wall's shaking over here. They have got a sound system here in this gym.
not necessarily a good thing.
No, like I said, the bricks are shaking.
Does it matter that the bells and whistles are not on this thing over here? That's technical language, folks, just in case you're wondering.
And now, let's welcome on the court your starting lineup. Sophomore number 0, Henry.
Number 0 will be Landry Sharp.
Junior guard number 3.
Number 3, Cam Lawson. 4, Justin Bunch. Number 12, Jackson Price. The final starter, 33, Colton Lawson.
Really good student section here tonight from Scott
Really
High School.
good. It was mostly the boys last night. The girls filled it in tonight.
And this has the potential to be a barn burner. Both teams like to go fast. You cannot make mistakes when you're trying to get into that up-tempo offense. That's especially true for the Highlanders.
And if it's the kind of game it was at Highlander Gym back in early January, it will be a barn burner.
It's wide Lloyd. He's going to go in center circle against Jackson Price. Highlanders moving to our left. The tip is up. It's going to be controlled by the Highlanders. Jacob Morgan will now handle the basketball. He dribbles up the left side.
Anderson County playing that man defense.
Now reverses to the right side. Goodman gets the ball. They run along the baseline, spinning up. One not go. Batted back to Landon Washam. Outside to Morgan. Morgan needs help. Over to Lloyd. White gives up the ball to Isaiah. Isaiah around his defender. Drives to the hole. The spinner up.
There you go.
That's good. Isaiah Washam.
Good work on the backboard down there.
Need to set the tone early on defense.
Yes. And the Highlanders open man-to-man. Anderson County have potentially 3 scorers that can hit for double figures any night. And that's a 3 by Cam Lawson.
All 10 players on this floor can shoot the 3 ball.
Highlanders with the ball. Tight man-to-man also by Anderson County. Washam down in the corner. Spins along the baseline. Dumps it inside.
There you go, Jagan.
Jagan Morgan. Isaiah with the assist. 4-3, Highlanders with the lead. To the right wing. Coming outside, top of the key, that's Lawson once again. The jumper outside. It's a 3 for Colton Lawson. 2-point advantage, Anderson County. The Highlanders trying to tie it, maybe take the lead this trip down. Stolen at midcourt. Going into the backcourt to pick it up, controlling it for the Highlanders is Wyatt Lloyd. He's got to be fouled back there, and they call a jump ball instead. The
ball
possession
goes to
will stay
Mavericks.
with Anderson County.
He was, not only was he fouled, but to tie that up, the player was standing out of bounds when he tied that up.
We saw that a lot last night and couldn't figure it out. Entry pass, that's breaking down the paint. Ooh, Lawson, his shot might have been partially deflected, but there's a foul low. Call on Landon Washington, his first team. At the line, Colton Lawson. His first toss is good. 7-4, advantage Anderson County. Lawson with his second throw. This one short. Rebound. Washam. Landon will handle himself. Races up the right side. Kicks it over to the left wing. Isaiah has the ball now. Needs help. Coming outside, that'll be Lloyd with the ball. He's guarded man-to-man by Sharp. To the left wing. Pump fake. Giving the ball right back. It's going to be blocked and apparently blocked back into Lloyd and goes out of bounds off of him. Highlanders have got to be careful in the opening minutes right here. Our offensive possessions cannot come up dry like that.
Need to get a stop down on this end now.
Sharp with the ball, guarded by Isaiah Washam. Sharp drives up the right side, kicks it back outside. That'll be Lawson. His little floater, no good. Over the back save. 2 AC players run into each other. That's a walk when he fell down in possession, was it not? It's recovered on the outside in front of the Highlander coaches. Outside the 3, good. That is Justin Bunch.
They're 3 for 3 on those long shots.
Front court for the Highlanders.
Got to have some help.
Trying to spread out the offense a little bit. trying to create some lanes. Washam outside with the basketball. High screen by Lloyd, couldn't use it. Now we'll give the ball to Lloyd inside midcourt. They find Goodman. He bounces outside. Coming back out, Landon. Washam with the ball. Back to Isaiah. His three from the left wing.
Got it.
Count it. Isaiah Washam. And a timeout taken by Anderson County. It comes with 4 minutes, 44 seconds remaining. This timeout brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance and Agency Manager Nick Price.
One thing I love about UCB is that they don't automatically default to no. I think a lot of people think that they shouldn't even come in and talk to us if they're not in the best financial situation that they've ever been in. And that's just simply not the case. I had a customer just yesterday who came in needing home repairs, thought, this is probably going to be a no because I don't have the best score right now, but we were able to consider every factor and get some additional documentation, and we were able to get the loan approved.
From Anderson County High School, the first boys semifinal of the district tournament tonight. Anderson County against our Highlanders. Highlanders took the timeout. I was wrong when I said AC. The Highlanders took the timeout. Anderson County ball. The Highlanders come back from the timeout. It's basically a full court man employed by the Highlander defense and Coach Ellis. Sharp gave up the ball. They find Lawson. Lawson dribbles back outside to Colton Lawson. He gave up the ball outside the bunch. Anderson County with 3 made three-point shots in the first 3.5 minutes of the first quarter. And they drive to the basket. There's going to be a foul. Is it on Landon?
Number 2.
Isaiah Washington. Second team foul, Highlanders. The last time that we played Anderson County, the Highlanders only went to the foul line 9 times, another disproportionate share. So we've got to do a better job than that offensively of trying to create and get to the foul line. Lawson, the ball back outside. That's Price with the ball, gives it up to Sharp. Sharp back to Price. Price kicks it to the right wing. The jumper there, no good. Rebound, Landon Washington. Landon pushes himself. Goes coast to coast, spins inside.
There you go. Good move.
Pretty play.
Good push down the floor. Turned her back on him, and he took it on in there.
Highlanders continue to play the top man-to-man defensively. Trailing by 1 point, trying to get another stop. That's Sharp. Gave up the ball. They work it to Lawson, Cam Lawson. Good. His pass is then deflected. Wide Lloyd thought he did not touch it, but the official said you must have, so it will be AC ball.
Good I don't think I'd argue that one very much.
Good switch on that game right there.
Outside bunch, guarded by Landon Washington. Gave up the ball behind him to Price. Price, a little handback. Now driving Sharp. Sharp pulls it down, spins, turns it in. Little fading 12-footer, Landry Sharp.
We had 3 players go for that fake, too.
Highlanders trying to answer at the other end. 3 minutes left, first quarter. Goody gives up possession of the ball to Landon Washington. He's body bumped pretty heavily there, I thought. Now over to Isaiah. Isaiah deep on the left wing. Yes, good call. As Jacob Morgan had in. Like Lawson was over his back touching it last. Let's see the last basket by the Highlanders. The 3. There you go. The Highlanders with 2 made three-pointers in the first quarter. Still tied at 12. First time the Highlanders have a chance to, actually regain the lead. We led 2-0, then at 4-3. Since then, we've been fighting back, and we've done a real good job of settling down and regaining our early composure. High side, Lloyd, his 3. Rattle in there. Drops in.
Everybody loving these rims right now.
Every Highlander starter has now scored in the first quarter. 15-12 Highlanders driving in. There's going to be a reach foul. Wyatt Lloyd says, I did it.
Let's see how many.
Landon already has one, so they give it to Wyatt Lloyd, his first personal foul.
And Coach Jeffers going to his bench to bring in Rocky Brown, his post player. They gave us fits last time, and Brent Ellis immediately goes to Houston Stanley early tonight.
The first foul shot, that one good by Lawson.
Which was in Woody's scouting report that we didn't get to because of our technical difficulties.
Yeah, for the Highlanders, it's going to be Houston Stanley trying to match up with Rocky Brown. Also coming in was Brady Crabtree, number 5. At the line for his second foul shot is Cam Lawson. That one good.
And Houston matched up really well with him until he got gassed in that last game. There wasn't a JV game tonight, so I expect him to be able to go longer.
Jacob Morgan pushing against 2 defenders. They reach in, foul from the side. That foul on Cam Lawson, his first. Also the first team foul assessed to Anderson County. It's still Highlander ball, baseline right side. This will be Jagan to inbound for the Highlanders. Finds Lloyd. Off the right wing, little fading 16-foot jumper.
Wyatt's not going to miss many of those looks like that. Wide open mid-range shot, forget about it.
1 minute, 20 seconds remaining. To the corner, back outside, Sharp on the left wing. They sneak somebody on the baseline. We lose that player, which was Jackson Price.
We completely lost him.
Now all 5 starters for Anderson County has also scored. Lloyd steps back. The fading 18-footer, good.
Wyatt, that one was much more difficult. Maybe feeling it just a little bit.
Wyatt is feeling it a bunch.
19-16 Highlanders with the lead, trying to get a stop against the Mavericks. Sharp with the basketball outside. Drives, guarded by Crabtree. Picked up his dribble. The Highlander fans want to walk. Fighting for the rebound. Lloyd comes down with it. Behind the back. Still drives up the left side. Lost the ball, batted away. It's on the floor, and what are they going to call?
Saying that they got to cross on the line with it, so
they being
Highlander ball.
Anderson County. Yeah. Highlanders from the left baseline, inbound.
So now with 29 seconds left, does Scott take the foot off of the gas just a little bit right here and go for the last shot?
No.
I don't think so because of the pace this first quarter's been going at. I don't think anybody wants to do that.
Entry pass comes into Landon Washington. Washington gives it back to Lloyd. Lloyd's made the last maybe 3 baskets from behind. Has his pocket picked from behind. Bounce pass coming back. Lawson couldn't get it to go. Very late foul call.
Very, very late. It was a dangerous play by Wyatt, but the call was so late.
Yeah,
his second personal foul, 4th Highlander team foul. And foul in the act of shooting, Landry Sharp going to the foul line. This will be the 6th free throws that Anderson County has taken, and the Highlanders have taken exactly how many?
It's amazing how that happens, isn't it?
You got it.
On this floor?
You got it.
Who would have thought?
Say Wyatt's going to go to the bench, kind of settle in a little bit.
And Isaiah Washington will return to the lineup. Senior for senior on the substitution. Second foul shot. That one does drop in for Sharp.
But here's the thing. I don't like the call, but Wyatt's got to be careful in that situation because he's got to realize on this floor that will get called every time.
That's a little frustration when you sort of had your pocket picked and you want to get down and defend. We see it all the time.
It's a natural response.
Jacob Morgan into the front court. 10 seconds to go. Finds Stanley. Stanley gives it up to Isaiah. Isaiah, a little handback. It goes to Morgan. 3 seconds to go. Morgan, long fadeaway shot. It's going to be taken along the baseline. And the horn sounds after 1 quarter of play. A semifinal game in the District 4 tournament. Your Highlanders 19, Anderson County 17.
One thing I love about UCB is that they don't automatically default to no. I think a lot of people think that they shouldn't even come in and talk to us if they're not in the best financial situation that they've ever been in. And that's just simply not the case. I had a customer just yesterday who came in needing home repairs, thought, this is probably going to be a no because I don't have the best score right now, but we were able to consider every factor and get some additional documentation, and we were able to get the loan approved.
Welcome back to Anderson County High School Highlander basketball on the IH Sports Network. Ben, Woody, HL, Rick, the Highlander crew, along with Travis and Greg, bring you Highlander basketball. It will be our ball to start the second quarter. Entry pass in the backcourt. That's Isaiah Washam handling the ball, trying to push to the front court. Gives up the ball to brother Landon. Back to Devin Pruitt, who checked in between quarters. Down in the right corner, that'll be Stanley. His three up, it's taken out of the air. Anderson County. Anderson County with a sub on the floor. Elijah Johnson, number 2, who's picked the ball out of the air. Now this will be Cam Lawson to run the offense for Anderson County. To the right wing. That is the aforementioned Johnson with the ball. Gives it up to Reese Russell, number 14. Russell back outside to Johnson. His shot sails out of bounds.
That was good defense.
That was good defense. I got to noticing we've actually got 3 people that didn't start the ball game on the floor, but they handled that defensive set good.
The only starters out there are the Washington boys.
Against full court pressure. Isaiah crosses midcourt with it, wants to drive on the right side, cut off, reverses back, drives to the baseline, goes in, draws the foul. It'll be
on the floor.
4. The shot attempt. Reese Russell picking up the foul. His first team foul in the second quarter for Anderson County. Entry pass inside. Brady Crabtree
got it.
Nice little soft touch from Brady on the left side.
The shortest player on the floor.
Hey,
no fear on that low block.
Brady can play at any time.
4-point advantage for the Highlanders. Driving left, losing the ball out of bounds.
Oh, man, even the Anderson County players were walking the other way.
Holy cow.
Maybe I didn't see that right. Maybe I blinked twice.
Coach Ellis standing at the end of the bench just smiling at the referee.
Principal Taylor smiling, this kind of smile that says, yeah, you missed that one, buddy.
Principal Taylor standing to the right in the black jacket, Mark Taylor.
Well, dude, you're going to do that, you got to call out all evening.
So I was actually getting ready to make that point. We're going to tell the black team hands off with the way they've been hand checking on the white side? Come on now.
From the top of the key, trying to drive in, got a little bit of an opening, was Russell. 21-19, Highlanders with the advantage with the basketball. 6:40 left in the first half. That's Isaiah in the backcourt.
Watch out.
Against the double team, has to pick up the dribble. Got to be careful. Crabtree comes out to help, dumps it down to Pruitt. Pruitt back outside, Washam. Might have been a smack there.
See,
look at the hand check there.
Oh, my goodness.
Driving inside. Holy cow, they're going to call a charge on Isaiah Washam. Did not see that one.
I would agree with the charge call, but the hand check, my goodness.
I thought the defensive player sort of turned sideways.
Yeah, Isaiah's second.
Well, after you just made a point on the other end to stop play so you can say hands off, everybody.
Okay, bringing
back
more
on the
players.
floor, Landon Goodman, Jacob Morgan. Still man-to-man D employed by the Highlanders. Anderson County whipping the ball around the perimeter. That was Brown who had the ball and gave it up outside. Driving that Sharp. Shoots up and over a couple of Highlanders to pick up the basket. That ties us at 21.
You give him a small space and he's going to drive. Go, go.
Isaiah pulls up, shoots over Brown, and he scores again. That is for Isaiah, his 7th point in the first half.
Isaiah's had a good offensive game so far.
Driving, that was.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness. Houston Stanley got a hand in on the ball, which most referees are going to call a jump on that.
I don't know if you'd call that a hook or what you'd call that arm going around the defensive player, but.
Anderson County ball. Sharp, Landry Sharp to inbound from the left baseline. Sharp, 5-second count is on. They call a violation.
Good deal.
Good D.
Just excellent defense right there on the ball by Landon Washington.
There's another battle going on here. That's between student sections. Right now, the Highlanders may have a few more people in our student section. Isaiah with the basketball. Drove around Bunch, gives up the ball back outside to Landon Washam. He'll drive in, Fading away along the baseline. Count it. Landon Washington.
What shooting percentages tonight?
Through the roof so far.
Hunter defense trying to get a stop. That's Sharp on the right baseline. Going inside, a little dump pass to the back. We lose another player as Russell. There's been an impact in
If he's got a white shirt with 14 on it, keep an eye on him.
It's 2 times he's gotten behind everybody right below the basket. Backdoor cut. That pass got out of the hands of Stanley that time for a turnover.
That was a good look, though.
For the Highlanders, it looks like Brennan Brummett, number 33, checking in. He'll replace Stanley.
Good effort by Houston.
Yes, it was. Bench has got to play strong tonight.
Brummett will be the guy guarding Russell now.
Yeah.
That's legal.
Back outside, Sharp looking over the court. Has a high screen, couldn't use it. Russell comes out, set the screen. Now he fell down. That's got to be a travel. And a timeout taken by Coach Jeffers from the other end. 4 minutes, 28 seconds to go in the first half. Highlanders 25, Anderson County 23. This is a Farm Bureau Insurance timeout.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Back at Anderson County High School, it's a 25-23 Highlander lead. Anderson County falling to the floor. Probably should have been a travel in my estimation, but
Coach
was
Ellis,
not. Coach Jeffers called a timeout.
Coach Ellis would agree with you. He was making that argument. And listen, Coach Ellis is one of the calmest coaches you'll see in high school basketball. And he doesn't think that arguing with the officials does a lick of good, and it doesn't.
Right.
But with some of these calls we've seen earlier, he might be put to the test a little bit before this game's over.
It'll get him primed against you.
It will, but you can only take some. It's human nature, you know.
There is some discrepancy going on down on the floor. I'm not sure if it's a substitution or what.
I think they're telling somebody to shut their mouth.
No, it's
I'm sorry. No,
no.
You're right. You're right.
Brummett.
So what's the problem?
Was he not on the book? Surely he would have been on the book.
Well, it doesn't matter because they're going to call it technical.
For an illegal substitution by the Highlanders, I don't get it.
That's the official's responsibility before the game. Yes. If he is in the Scott High book and the official scorebook on the other side didn't write him down, that's on the officials. They're supposed to check that, and that's the point that Brent Ellis was making. And he's all the way out on the floor to argue his point here, as he should be. As he should be.
Yeah.
I mean, guys, this is 2 nights in a row.
And see, Brent has been in the game for what, a minute and a half maybe?
Yeah.
Actual playing time. And, you know, why it took the other score, the home score, so long to figure that out, I don't know. But shooting a pair of technical fouls for Anderson County is Cam Lawson. The first one is good.
And this shot will be for the tie.
Guys, Watt's back in the game with 2 fouls.
Second toss, no good.
Bad call.
I can tell you, Coach Locker from Clinton just looked down here at us and gave us a little smile like, yeah. Now, I'm not going to put words in his mouth, but you can read that for yourself.
Yeah, well, he's been here.
He's been here. He has.
After the technicals are shot that send Anderson County ball, Highlanders still maintain a 25-24 lead over Anderson County, trying to get a stop defensively. So after his number is entered in the official book, Brennan Brummett stays on the floor. As you guys said, Wyatt Lloyd back in the game for the Highlanders. Down in the right corner, Anderson County, they reverse it back out. Sharp gave up the ball to the left wing. Driving along the baseline, Lawson was cut off. Back behind him, that's Russell, and Russell steps on the line.
Yeah. Hey, that was a call they kept missing last night.
And I'm not so sure. As I look at the Anderson County floor here, it seems like the end line is so much further back behind the basket. But it's a turnover, and the Highlanders have the ball with 4 minutes to go in the first half, a chance to increase the lead. Down in the right corner, Brummett back outside to Goodman. Goodman will let Morgan handle the ball just inside midcourt. He comes over to Lloyd. Lloyd back outside Brummett. Cutting off the right side. The pass comes into him. Then deflected. It was off of an Anderson County player. And White wanted to talk to the baseline official.
The official,
as White is wanting to do in a lot of games.
The official with the ball right now has made more sense to me tonight than the other two.
Jacob Morgan inbound the ball. It comes into Brummett. Over to Goodman. Back to Lloyd on the left wing. White draws man-to-man coverage. Comes back outside Goodman. Deep left wing. Over to Washam. Landon, that is. Landon pulls up 15-footer off the glass. It's no good. Taken out of the air. That was way off the mark. Landon usually is a much better shooter than that. Double team outside. The pass to the left wing. Lost over there. Recovered by Sharp. Sharp drives, cut off. Body bumping going on the floor. It's on the floor. Tied up. Ball spun back. Anderson County comes up with a long three. In and out, no good. Jacob Morgan says, I got the rebound and I'll control it, guys. And he does. 2 minutes, 45 seconds to go in the first half. Jagan with the basketball, deep out on the right wing. Lloyd will come out beyond the key to hand the ball. A little handoff goes back to Morgan, down to Brummett. Brummett will drive back outside Morgan. Jagan looks. He's looking to see if anybody can break in the paint. We do not. You got Brummett all alone down in the right corner. Morgan outside, 5-second count was on, and there's going to be a foul out in front.
They do know how to call a hand check that way.
Wow. It took them a long time, though.
It took a while.
Justin Bunch with the personal foul. 2 team fouls against each team the remaining 2 minutes and 17 seconds of the first half. Landon Washam out. Who came back in?
We had a Washam swap out.
Okay, Isaiah on the floor.
After that really fast start, the offense is slow to a crawl both ways.
Yes. That's Isaiah driving the baseline. He comes out to Brummett. Brummett will drive in the paint. Kicks it back behind him to Washam. Washam from the top of the key. His three is up.
Yes.
Bang! Isaiah Washam.
They didn't switch on him. They forgot to switch and left him wide open. And Isaiah's had some nice shots early.
He's touching it.
Out of the left corner, taken out of the air, has Lawson putting it back up. He went up over the back of one of the Highlanders. 28-26, Highlanders with the ball, with the advantage, trying to add to the lead. 1:37 to go first half. Isaiah back outside Brummett, over to Lloyd. He'll drive on his defender. Kicks it in the corner. Comes back outside Landon Goodman. His three.
Way off
the mark. And a foul over the back. Jagan Morgan maybe.
Yeah.
Third team foul against the Highlanders. One on Jagan. And a timeout going to be taken by Coach Ellis and the Highlanders. So let's join the teams. Our score, Highlanders 28, Anderson County 26. Talk to Agency Manager Nick Price at Farm Bureau Insurance for your insurance needs.
If you're a DIYer, Lumber King is your supplier. Equipment and tools, we got it. Paint and cleaning supplies, we got it. Rugged apparel and lawn care, we got that too. Visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee to make all your DIY dreams come true.
Welcome to Highlander basketball on the IH Sports Network. The crew here following the Highlanders in this semifinal game in the District 4 tournament, here being Anderson County High School. The Highlanders have a 28-26 lead over Anderson County. It will be Highlander ball. And you'll see, Ben was looking at my score sheet, you'll see the Highlanders have balanced the scoring out when we look at first half scoring. And I guess to a certain degree, Anderson County has balanced their scoring out also.
Hey, Woody can figure it out later, but man, we're shooting pretty good field.
Yeah, cooling off just a touch,
just
a touch, but still good.
And I was wrong. It is Anderson County ball, even though we took the timeout. Running down, 70 seconds left in the first half. From the top of the key, that's Landry Sharp with the ball. Gave it up to Colton Lawson. Now back to Cam Lawson. Cam in the paint, needs some help, lobs it outside. Sharp, and they reverse it back to the right corner. The three there, no good. Backside rebound, Jacob Morgan. Ahead up the right side. Isaiah thought about the three from the corner.
Good move, good move.
Baseline. Little handback, it goes to Landon Washam. His jumper off the baseline. Tough shot.
That was a very
fine
tough
shot. Mighty fine shot.
Clock running, the 30-second mark. Highlanders lead by 4. Anderson County's Lawson drives.
Good hand.
Lost
good.
the ball, and coming up with it, Landon Washam. Gets out of trouble to Isaiah. He'll drive ahead, out on the left wing. Landon Goodman drives. His shot comes up short off the iron, and I think Landon Washam might have knocked it out of bounds. Landon Goodman, he wants that one back. He knows that he's short-armed.
Oh, he wants that one back bad. I think he maybe was surprised at how easy he got to the goal right there.
He was probably more aware that maybe it would get blocked.
8 seconds remaining. Highlanders full
Good
court pressure.
intercept.
The steal.
You got it.
Morgan
You got
steps
it.
in front of the pass. Drives for the layup. Jagan Morgan.
Hey, Jagan.
And that's going to be the end of the first half.
And there's a little bit of noise over there behind that sky-high bench.
Hey, I'll tell you what,
There's
they
a lot of
deserve
noise.
every bit of it.
A lot of noise as the Highlanders, a little sluggish there, fell behind 7-4, then 10-4, then start working to get back. We got on top 15-12. And so the Highlanders have played, I think, a really good first half of basketball, the top half we were hoping that they would put together tonight.
And you know, we talked about it slowed down a little bit. It had to. The pace they started this game off at, you can't really carry that through. Start getting a little tired.
When you consider the adversity of having 2 players in foul trouble in the first quarter, both of who were your leading scorers, and you had to sit them both, which kind of disrupted the flow a little bit. It's almost a miracle we're ahead at halftime, it feels like, but these kids have played extremely well.
Shows you pretty good things about the bench, though.
It certainly does. With all that being said, it's halftime in this boys' game, and we'll step aside. Highlanders lead 32-26 for this break from sponsors of, I started to say Friday night, but it is Friday night high school basketball.
One thing I love about UCB is that they don't automatically default to no. I think a lot of people think that they shouldn't even come in and talk to us if they're not in the best financial situation that they've ever been in. And that's just simply not the case. I had a customer just yesterday who came in needing home repairs, thought, this is probably going to be a no because I don't have the best score right now, but we were able to consider every factor and get some additional documentation, and we were able to get the loan approved.
Danny's Drugs has been dedicated to providing patients with quality healthcare services since 1966. From our beginnings as a fountain drugstore to our current location on the 4th Lane in Oneida, one thing has remained the same: exceptional service. Our staff of highly motivated and carefully trained professionals understand your needs and respond to them in a personal and friendly manner. Our staff works together as a team to provide the finest patient care available. That's Danny's Drugs, putting patients first since 1966.
A local bank puts its customers first.
A local bank is committed to giving back and being a community partner.
A local bank is with you every step of the way and celebrates your success.
A local bank is a familiar face that treats you like family.
A local bank is big enough to serve you and small enough to know you by name.
For 120 years, First National Bank has been Scott County's local bank. First National Bank, your family, your future, your bank.
Respect, compassion, integrity, commitment, community. Those are a few of the principles that guide Mountain People's Health Councils in everything we do. We respect our patients and their need for quality health care. We have compassion on those that are sick and hurting and need help. We are committed to do everything we can to help those in need. And we're focused on providing our friends, family, and neighbors with the very best health care available.
This is the Vantage Point Financial Halftime Report.
Do you have the right financial advisor to help you reach your goals? Ameriprise Advisors can provide personalized, goal-based advice to help you feel more confident about your financial future. Call Vantage Point Financial Planning, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, at 423-569-5055. Not FDIC or NCUA insured. No financial institution guarantee. May lose value. Securities offered by Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC. Member FINRA and SIPC.
Your halftime score, Highlanders 32, Mavericks 26. And right after Woody gives us the first half scoring for both teams, we'll explain the technical foul and the scoring thing. But Woody, take it away.
All right. Lyndon Sharp has 5 points, no fouls. Cam Lawson has 6 points. He has a 3. He's 3 for 4 from the free throw line. Justin Bunch has 3 points, 1 foul. He has a 3. Jackson Price has 2 points, no fouls. Colton Lawson has 6 points, 1 up for 2 from the free throw line. And Reese Russell has 4 points, 1 foul, total of 26. For the Highlanders, Jacob Morgan has 4 points, 1 foul. Isaiah Watcham has 10 points, 2 fouls. He has 2 threes. White Lord has 7 points, 2 fouls. He has a 3. Landon Watcham has 6 points, 1 foul. Landon Goodman has 3 points, no fouls. He had a 3. Brady Crabtree has 2 points, no fouls. Devin Pruitt come in and played well. He does no fouls, no points. Houston Stanley come in and played well. He has no points and 1 foul. Brendan Rummick come in and played well. No points and no fouls. And I'm looking for, that was it, 36.
Yeah, 32.
Gang, we did not shoot a free throw in the first half.
And AC shot how many?
8. I mean, that's a little discrepancy. Now we're going to let, we had that technical foul call against the Highlanders. It was a book error. We're going to let Ben and Woody explain that to you. We got an explanation from, I think, our athletic director about that. So explain what happened on that.
Well, so what happened was, of course, Leetta Boyd is the bookkeeper for Scott High. But we're the road team, so she is not the official book tonight. Yeah. So the home team with Anderson County, they take the book and they transcribe Leetta's names. The home team
and numbers,
yes. So Brandon Brummett was the player, but he was in the book. But instead of written down as 33, the home team mistakenly wrote him down as 32. Now, Woody, you can explain the rule and why we got the technical, and then I'm going to come back and say something.
I mean, the coaches, once they do that, they look at the book. That's all he does. But, I mean, it's easy to her to write the other number down. I ain't saying that she did or didn't, but it's easy to do if you really don't pay attention. But there's no excuse.
The coach looks at his own book.
Right. He don't look at the other. You sign off of it, and then when he goes back to the officials, he sees where you signed off on it and gives it back to your scorekeeper.
Yeah, with about 3 or 4 minutes to go before the end of pregame, he will come and get the book, take it to the coach, say, Coach, this is correct. Right. If the coach feels it's correct, he signs off on it. Here's the problem. As a coach, you got a million other things on your mind, and you're just scanning that list.
Yeah.
Everybody was on the list. The only thing, you had one player that was off by 1 digit. And so you sign off. I mean, it's so easy to miss that.
It would be really easy to look at names, not so much numbers.
Right. And so who made the mistake in this situation? The home bookkeeper.
Yeah.
And that's probably all it was. It was probably an innocent mistake. Yeah. But I'm telling you that it's been done before on purpose to gain a competitive advantage. And it's just, in my opinion, it is a dumb rule.
But even though it was a home bookkeeper, the home team took 2 technical shots.
Well, the home team is the official book. We did our best to describe
Yeah,
that to
and
you.
so, I mean, the reason that they get technical shots is because our coach has to sign off on it, and he did. So they're going to say it's your responsibility. And technically, by the rule, it is. It's kind of like the technical in the middle school tournament at Scott High for having the cancer ribbons on the shoes. Technically, that was a rule that was violated. But just such dumb rules. I mean, who made the mistake? The home book, the AC book made the mistake. So, you should be able to sort that out without either team getting a competitive advantage.
And I like the coach, coach stepped up for the kids. I mean, he went out there and questioned, but, they didn't give him a really good answer than what they done.
I certainly did not. I want to go back to that technical foul on the middle school district tournament where the Huntsville girls team had the cancer ribbons on their shoes.
That's
the referee called the technical foul even before the game started.
At the end of the first quarter.
Okay. This is how done that was. They all had that on their shoes, so it's technically all part of the uniform, except it didn't match the color. How bad is that?
It's still not seen it done, dude. That is.
Fortunately, it did not make a difference in the outcome of the game.
Right. But that was unreal.
Quickly around the table here, what are we looking forward to in the second half for the Highlanders?
Keep up the same thing we've done.
Hey, guys, I'm looking for us to do the same thing. We've got the lead now. If the first changes we may see, I think, would come from the Mavs.
Oh, Hillwood Food Scoreboard. You got any, Ben?
We have almost nothing coming in so far. I can tell you that over in District 11, that's in West Tennessee or Western Middle Tennessee, it is Wayne County Wayne County has defeated Frank Hughes 59-41. That's in girls basketball. CAK today a winner over Notre Dame. CAK up on Notre Dame 36-19 at halftime. Believe it or not, that is all we got. Absolutely nothing from District 3 yet. Those are the games that we're, of course, keeping an eye on at Hillwood Foods this week. Here's one. At the start of the second quarter, Jellicoe leads Oneida 17-6.
Whoa.
So a surprise there early, but that one, again, it's early. Hillwood Foods this week has center cut pork chops and chicken tenders, both for $3.99 a pound.
Thank you, Ben. Hey, I sort of said, tell me what you look for the Highlanders in this half. Well, specifically, I want to talk about defense and rebounding. I think that keyed a little bit of a comeback as Anderson County got slow. And I also want to say, Coach Ellis, when he called that very first timeout, that helped settle this team down.
It did. And defense and rebounding were both very good in the first half, I thought.
Shooting was outstanding.
Anderson County with the first possession of the second half. Their basket now on the far end of the court from our broadcast table.
And they're going to call – that wasn't wide. I'm sorry. They're going to call it on Washington, but that's going to be his third.
Yep. On Isaiah.
I don't know.
But wait a minute. Yeah. Third foul on Isaiah.
The lob inside, that's Lawson, up off the glass, good. He went up high to get the ball. Good play by Colton Lawson for Anderson County. First possession, Highlanders in the third quarter. Same starting five, the original starting five back on the floor for Coach Ellis. Lloyd has the ball deep on the wing. It goes to, on a bounce pass, lost. He fell down. It's got to be a walk. Now the Highlanders pick up the ball. We've actually got a 2-on-1 break. That'll be Landon Goodman driving in, roll it off the edge. It won't go wide. Lloyd got the rebound, goes back up.
Got the foul there.
I was wondering if we were going to get that call. Meanwhile, what do you got to do? Now, it worked in our favor, but what do you got to do to get a walk?
Well, we ain't seen it tonight, so I cannot answer that question, man.
No,
they
that's twice
just
we've
don't
seen that.
treat the walk the way it used to be treated, and I don't know if they've rewrit the book. But
first toss by Wyatt Lloyd is good. It's now 33-28 Highlanders.
And we had just talked about rebounding. I mean, Scott High has probably rebounded as well tonight as they have in any game this season.
Devin Pruitt on the floor replacing Isaiah Washam. The foul was on Jackson Price for Anderson County, their first team foul.
Yeah, they're fourth of the game, so they don't have to worry about anybody being in foul trouble, do they?
No. Wyatt makes the pair, 34-28 Highlanders. Now on defense, trying to get another stop. We extend the defense full court. Trying to slow Anderson County down a little bit, make them think about it. Driving Cam Lawson, Dumps it over to Colton Lawson. A little left-hand shot from in front of the rim is good.
That may be a little bit of change up in the offensive plan for AC. Try to work it inside.
Landon back outside to Morgan. Drives, cut off, picks up the dribble. Back to Landon. Washam, that is. Now Wyatt Lloyd with the ball. He has an opening, drives up the left side, uses the pass and the basket.
And our defense is 5.
Out on top, beyond the key. That was Colton Lawson, a hand back to Sharp. Chased down, ending up with the ball, Justin Bunch. Bunch inside to Lawson. He reverses back out on the wing, flying through the air. The Highlanders could not get the block, but Anderson County keeps the possession live in front, right in front of the basket on a nice entry pass. Jackson Price scores.
Everything going inside for AC right now.
Everything.
Landon Washam thought about the shot. Instead, the Highlanders will set the offense again. They get it to Lloyd.
Block. Good call.
On the floor. That'll be on Justin Bunch, his second.
Yeah, you got to credit Bunch for trying. I mean, good try. It's worth a try. But clearly a block.
Well,
whoops, missed that one.
Nice recognition by Wyatt to say, hey, I've got a little bit of a mismatch here if I drive on him. The entry pass comes into Lloyd underneath the basket. He rolls it up and the assist will be to Jacob Morgan.
I say we keep doing that.
I would like to, yeah. Very well.
And the Highlanders come up with it still. Ahead, Jacob Morgan
drives
in.
Position in.
Biggest lead of the night for the Highlanders.
40-32 advantage Highlanders. 5:20 to go, third quarter. Sharp with the ball. Drives up the right side. He'll try the backboard, and he converts. And Anderson County takes the timeout. It's a 40-34 lead Highlanders. This timeout brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance on the 4-lane in Oneida.
Vigilance Security and Technology offers cutting-edge security solutions tailored for industrial, commercial, and residential spaces. With our 4K resolution cameras, expert installation and comprehensive networking services, you'll experience unparalleled clarity and peace of mind. Secure your future with the team that goes the extra mile. Call Vigilance today. 423-286-3533.
From Anderson County, the District 4 basketball tournament. First semifinal game tonight in the boys action. It will be Highlander ball coming back from the Anderson County timeout against the full court pressure. Lloyd in the backcourt. His pass is deflected. Brown comes up with a steal. Now coming back, Jagan Morgan using his quickness to get the ball.
Help.
Needs to get it away. Does to Lloyd. Ahead to Landon Washam. Highlanders had a couple players inside. Now Morgan outside on the wing. Out to Lloyd. He'll drive against two defenders. Needs help. Ball batted away. White saved it. Threw it off the leg of an Anderson County player. I don't like it when two officials.
They can't change that.
That one was obvious. That was obvious. Yeah, I agree.
He may have probably wanted to.
Jagan Morgan, front court, left corner, inbounds pass. White Lloyd with the ball, guarding him man-to-man is Sharp. Lloyd will drive to the right side. As he reverses, there's going to be a holding foul. Call on Landry Sharp.
And a technical foul.
He pointed at two players.
He got.
They're going to. Oh, man, that's a double technical, and it is.
Yeah, he got it wide.
That'll be four. Won't it be four on White? Third.
That's why he went and talked to him.
You mean he set it up there, right?
You're exactly right.
Double technical fouls. That goes down as personals, too. Landry Sharp picked up the foul and the technical. That's now 2 on him. Wyatt Lloyd with the technical foul there. That will be his third personal foul.
Wyatt has got to be so careful now. I mean, we've already lost Isaiah to foul trouble, although he's going to come back in. Oh, he's not back in. I'm sorry. he paced us. Isaiah Washington paced this team early.
Yes, he
and
did.
So losing him was big. You cannot lose.
Fisher,
you cannot lose Wyatt to foul trouble.
Fisher was doing a lot of talking.
Now take me back to what you were saying, Woody. Who talked to who?
That official went down there and talked to the other one.
Okay.
And
on the out of bounds play in the corner.
I got you.
In the play after that.
Gotcha.
Highlander ball. Wide low, a little fading 15-footer. Comes up short. Ball's rebounded, taken away. Pruitt knocked it away.
Busted.
Morgan came up with it. Inside, a little soft throw to Landon Washington.
Good luck by Goody.
Inside, Rocky Brown. Shot up and over. Landon Goodman says, "Did you blow the whistle on me?" And Landon thought he was straight up defending well. His first personal foul. Third Highlander team foul. Anderson County with 4 fouls. With 4:13 to go. This will be Rocky Brown at the foul line. He's not been there. And misses that one.
All right.
Yeah, they didn't put that up on the board on White.
Yeah, they did.
Houston Stanley's back in the
yeah,
game.
They did, yeah.
So he's got 3 fouls.
Second foul shot, good by Brown. 42-35 Highlanders. 4:13 to go, third quarter.
And I was about to ask, how long does Coach Ellis leave Washington on the bench? And he's going to bring him in next to that ball.
Yeah.
Well, he's a steady influence. He's a ball handler when you need that.
Let's go. Good.
Into the front court.
Good.
Quick pass.
Good.
Nice job.
Really nice ball.
David Pruitt, the assist, and Houston Stanley, the basket.
Ball didn't touch the floor. A lot of 5 good passes.
Driving, that's Lawson.
That's
Lawson
a wall.
got inside, and they call a foul
Pruitt.
before the
Wasn't
shot.
no block out there.
H.
He reached his.
You run those drills in practice.
Yeah.
Where you want to get the ball all the way down the floor without touching the floor. It don't work that way in game very much.
seldom. Very
Called
seldom.
the
That was
foul
pretty.
on who?
He called out on Morgan.
Hey, maybe that's
Yeah,
the
it was
play of
on
the game.
the player got kind of tripped up on Morgan's feet.
Yeah.
Jenkins' second personal foul. Each team with 4 fouls in the third quarter. Trying to get the ball in, long past the midcourt. Stolen by Isaiah.
Go push it.
Ahead, Landon.
Good.
Pulls up. Shot too hard. Taken off the board. Anderson County going the other way with it. That is Russell. Ahead to Brown. Back outside he comes to Sharp. Sharp drives. Fade away. His shot was no good, but chasing along the baseline, Anderson County comes up with it. He might have walked. And getting the foul inside is going to be a 3-point opportunity for Rocky Brown.
Yeah, that he might have walked was a pretty long walk.
There is no such thing as a traveling violation, apparently, in the game of basketball anymore.
Got Isaiah. That's number 4.
Wow.
Well, I would have sure thought that would have been on Stanley.
Yeah. Brown, 1 for 2 at the line, now 1 for 3 here in the third quarter. Lloyd had the rebound, cleared it to the front court on the pass. The Highlanders back outside. Lloyd with the trailing 3.
Got it.
Bang.
Wyatt
Good.
Lloyd cannot miss in this game.
10-point lead, Highlanders, 47-37. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Sharp outside with the basketball. Pulls back. His 3 comes up short. Landon Washington there for the rebound. Lobs it ahead to Isaiah.
You call that?
Isaiah should have been fouled.
No.
Drives to the basket.
Got it there.
Yeah. He got Houston.
With a moving screen.
Yeah, he was.
And I don't have a problem with that call.
Nope.
If they
One
call
out
it both
here.
ways.
One out here.
But, oh, man, the reach out here. Yeah, absolutely. That is a foul every game, every time.
Brady Crabtree for the Highlanders making his first appearance in the second half. That was a offensive foul, non-shooting, but that did translate to the 15th foul against the Highlanders. It comes with 2:40+ to go in the third quarter. Driving down, that's Lawson. Roll it off the iron, it won't go. Bat it around, kept alive, but Brady Crabtree will get credit for the rebound. Jagan Morgan now at midcourt, needs help. Coming out to midcourt, Crabtree over to Lloyd. Thinks about it, now lobs the three. It hits the front iron, picked up by Morgan. Morgan up off the glass, won't go. Stanley with a follower. But Jagan Morgan will shoot a pair.
That was a heat check right there by Wyatt Lloyd, and Jagan Morgan in the right place at the right time to clean that thing up. Scott High needs to survive this final 2:15. Just survive with your foul trouble. Get to the fourth quarter with this advantage, and then play ball.
Yeah, put the pressure on
at the line, going for point 7 and 8. That toss good. And it is point 7 for him. 48-37.
And Wyatt on that defensive rebound on the other end, man. Yeah. It was a clean rebound, but we're living dangerously.
Yeah, boy.
You already got Isaiah with 4. Wyatt's got 3.
But, man, you got to play hard.
You got to play hard. You're absolutely right.
Second toss by Jagan, no good. Rebound would be AC. Cam Lawson will handle it up the right side. 2:05 to go in the third quarter. Lawson comes outside. Shovels the pass behind him. Long three from downtown. That was Cam Lawson. Morgan quickly gets it down into the paint. Throws it behind him. Save.
No, not hardly. If he had got it back on the floor, all I saw was 2 Mavs that might have had a play on.
Unforced error, basically, for the Highlanders that trip. Certainly, I think men didn't use the same definition I used, but value your possessions now, Highlanders. Crabtree on Bunch. Bunch drives to the left, picks up the dribble. They reverse it back to the right side. That'd be Lawson. Look for him to try to drive. Picks up his dribble. To the left side. Coming back out. Long three. No good. Ball batted around. We've got a foul underneath the basket. Signal against Anderson County. I want to say 33.
Yeah, and that'll be more free throws for Jagan Morgan. So all of a sudden, the Highlanders getting to the free throw line.
Hey, I tell you, both are sitting at 5 right now. So this last minute 20 could have a few cheap point attempts.
Bonus situation, Coach Ellis looking at his bench, talking with his assistants, saying, maybe I needed to get one of my guys out that's got 3 fouls. So that will be Lloyd. I think Brummett might be coming in. Houston Stanley actually shooting the foul shots.
That was Jagan came out of there with the rebound. I guess the foul was not away from the ball. It was on the rebound.
First was no good. Brummett is in to give Lloyd a break. I think that's the first break White's got in the game. No, he may have gone out earlier. Second foul shot, no good. Brown the rebound. Anderson County the other way. 1 minute, 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Lawson pulls up, shoots over Stanley. 2 big threes in a row by Cam Lawson for Anderson County. What was an 11-point Highlander lead is now down to 5. Under a minute to go. The pass deflected, intercepted. Anderson County, they kick it out in the corner. That's Lawson trying another 3. That one no good. Brown inside the rebound. And they call a defensive foul over the back, maybe on Stanley.
Yeah. Yep.
Going to the line, Rocky Brown. Brown 1 of 3 at the foul line in the third quarter. His first toss up, that one is good. He's now 2 for 4 at the line. Now Wyatt Lloyd and Landon Goodman will check back in with 48 seconds to go. Brown for his second at the line. This toss up, no good. Rebound, Landon Washam. Kicks it up the left side to Goodman. Goodman picks up the dribble, needs help. Back outside to Washam once again. Over to Lloyd, deep on the right wing. He drives to the baseline. Comes back outside to Washam. Turns the corner, goes in underneath the basket. Don't get a push.
Correct call And, man, all of a sudden they have tightened this
Hey, I'm going to tell you,
down.
that's been going on all night.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That could have been called all night long, and I'm glad it's called now, but that means we got to be extra careful.
That foul was on Bunch, I believe, his third.
Yeah.
At the line, Landon Washington. His first toss, nothing but net.
Get wide out here for defensive purposes. Don't want him picking up a cheap fourth one on defense.
32 seconds left in the third period.
Second toss by the junior. That one up.
Got it.
Got it. (50-44) Highlanders. Clock running. 25 seconds to go. Third quarter.
Switched off.
That's
on
Cam
that.
Lawson. The
Good
pass deflected.
hands.
Landon Washington with the steal. Ahead, Jacob Morgan. He'll drive up the right side. Goes against Lawson up off the glass. Won't go. Fighting for the rebound inside. That was Bunch. You pull it down for Anderson County. He's got a 2-on-2 break. Goes all the way in off the glass. Good. Bunch. 4 seconds to go. Jagan will launch from midcourt looking for the foul. Didn't get it. It went off the front iron. After 3 quarters of play from Anderson County in this semifinal game, our Highlanders 50, Anderson County 46. We step aside for this break.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Congratulations to the South Fork Physical Therapy Class of 2026. Through the years, it has been our privilege to be a part of these young people's lives. To all of these seniors, Highlanders, and Indians, we wish you a lifetime of health and happiness. Thank you for allowing South Fork Physical Therapy to be a part of your journey.
After talking with his assistant coaches, Coach Ellis coming back with Wyatt Lloyd, Devin Pruitt, Landon Goodman, Jagan Morgan, and Landon Washam.
Holding Isaiah Washam back just a while longer.
Isaiah with the 4 personal fouls. Discussing something down on the playing
On the
surface.
floor, yeah.
Anderson County starting the final 8 minutes with possession of the ball. Highlanders lead 50-46, and defense big on this first possession for the Highlanders. Need to get a stop. Entry pass to the backcourt. Landry Sharp for Anderson County with the ball. Pruitt on him man-to-man. Gives up the ball to Cam Lawson. Lawson a little hand back to Bunch. Bunch's 3 is good.
Lawson's hot.
That was Bunch that time.
Oh, okay.
But the Highlander offense, we need to maintain possession. Play within our strengths right now. Jagan Morgan holding the ball outside. Coach Ellis calling the play from the sideline. Morgan drives left. Had a defensive switch. Morgan has Brown outside on him. Now over to Lloyd. Turns toward the baseline. Step back jumper off the base is good. Wyatt Lloyd. The AC player sort of did a flop there. The official didn't bite on that one. Outside, another 3, no good. Fighting for the rebound. It's on the floor. Call the jump ball. This should be Highlander ball.
Yep.
And will be.
Well, we may have got lucky right there. I mean, they were doing a lot of switching and ball screens and stuff to get those open shots, and we're not doing a good job of adjusting defensively to cover those shots.
Again for the Highlanders. Pruitt, Landon Washam, Landon Goodman, Wyatt Lloyd with the ball now, and Jagan Morgan.
Go.
Morgan has the ball.
Clock's on.
Clears midcourt. Here comes a double team trap on him. Gets it to Washington. Hook cut down inside. Devin Pruitt foul. That'll be Colton Lawson with his second personal foul.
Boy, if you're Anderson County, you don't like that call at all.
No, you don't.
I like it. I bet you, Woody.
I do too. I think it's a great look and a great effort to get the ball up there.
It was a good job getting that ball in there.
And I think what they got him on was the hand and the small of the bat.
Yeah.
First foul shot, Devin. Yes.
Got it.
Got the bounce and then the roll through. Pruitt with his second.
Just
got
got
it. Nothing but net on that one. 54-49 Highlanders. Sharp outside with the ball. Pruitt on him man-to-man. Over to Lawson. Cam Lawson. Lawson with the ball. Guarded by Morgan. Nice matchup there. Back outside it comes to Colton Lawson. He drives in. Comes up short. Landon Washam will control the rebound for the Highlanders out to Jacob Morgan. He's going to try to race up the court. Lost the dribble, picks it up. Landon Washam will drive, dumps it inside Pruitt. Pruitt with a pump fake goes up. That's good.
How big is Devin Pruitt all of a sudden in this fourth quarter?
He's playing the game.
Well, I like the passing by the Highlanders.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Block,
absolutely.
Brown picks it up. That's Lawson. His shot won't go. Ball's deflected around, taken away by Lawson. He loses it, goes up off the glass and draws the foul. From behind the Highlander, maybe Washington with the foul.
Could be Pruitt.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, as good as we rebounded in the first half, we're giving up some offensive boards to AC here in the second half.
Yeah, it's Pruitt.
The foul was on Pruitt. Lawson with the foul shot. That one's good. He converts the three-point play. It's now Highlanders 56-52 with the advantage against the press again. Entry pass into Lloyd. Lloyd in the backcourt, guarded by Reese. Reese with the chest all over White. Clears the timeline. Dumps it on the backside. Devin Pruitt, a little soft jumper is no good. Forgot to use the backboard.
Go hustle down the floor.
Brown on the backside, off the glass, no good.
Jaden.
Hit, long pass ahead. That comes to White Lloyd off the glass, good.
That started with Jagan Morgan. Outstanding defense.
Outstanding.
58-52 Highlanders, and we take this timeout. Brought to you by Nick Price and Farm Bureau Insurance.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications' world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
As we come back, you're watching Highlander basketball on the IH Sports Network. Notice the South Fork Physical Therapy banner at the bottom of your screen. It's Highlanders 58, Anderson County 52. You were going to say something?
No, I was not.
Okay, there we go. I was going to give you every opportunity.
I was going to say something that was not for our viewing audience.
Oh, okay.
Hey, he was going to call me names again, wasn't he?
Maybe.
A lot of support traveling from our neck of the woods to Anderson County to support the Highlanders.
And they're loud over there, too.
Boy.
Now, they're cheering into our face, and the AC student section is not, so that makes a difference, but we seem like the louder bunch right now.
Yep.
Anderson County ball. Coach Ellis took his third time out. He's got 2 remaining, 5:25 to go in the game. Sharp with the ball to Colton Lawson. Lawson back to Bunch. Bunch's floater is no
Way
good.
To be White.
Going up. White Lloyd has the rebound. He's fouled on the side. And looks like Landry Sharp to pick up that foul.
Good call, Mr. Official.
Was it really, or would we just like it because it went our way?
Yeah.
That's a good call.
Yeah. So he was reaching around from behind, and when you do that, you're usually going to get
there
called.
There should be a foul.
But, man, it did look like all ball from here.
Coach Jeffers arguing that with the referee, and he loses. Highlander ball. Full court press employed by Anderson County once again. Lloyd in the backcourt. Crosses the timeline, picks up his dribble again. Over to Landon Washam. Washam outside Jacob Morgan.
Get these hands off of him.
Comes over to Landon Goodman. Goodman, the bounce pass is going to be intercepted. Bodies are on the floor, fighting for it. It's rolled. Anderson County comes up with it. They kick it ahead on the right side. That's Bunch with the ball. Drives into the paint, dumps it to Brown, and Brown scores. Four-point lead. Highlanders trying to get the ball to the front court. They do. Morgan drives on Brown, cut off. Dumps a pass. Landon Washam inside Devin Pruitt, up off the glass again. Devin Pruitt. Devin Pruitt has found a spot on the right baseline.
Yeah, right.
He's getting there, and they're getting the ball to him.
That right side low block.
The jumper out of the fadeaway out of the corner was Maddox Tackett, who just came in the game, and maybe his first shot of the game.
True.
Pruitt outside with the ball. Left it behind him on the wing to Jacob Morgan. Morgan using a little screen from Goodman that time. Dribbles back around top of the key, goes down the paint, shovels the shot up off the iron. It's no good. Cleared. Anderson County, they'll control the ball backcourt. Getting it to Lawson. 3:40 to go in the game. Lawson drives, ran over the top of Goodman, and there is a late foul.
Definitely was.
Must be against Landon.
It is against Landon, yeah.
2 fouls on Landon Goodman.
This has been a well-contested match, and it looks like it's going to be that way till the final buzzer goes off.
60-57, the Highlanders. It will be at the line, Cam Lawson shooting 2. That's the second team foul against the Highlanders. Anderson County with 2 team fouls. Lawson's first toss is good. Sub in for each team. Most important for the Highlanders, it's Isaiah Washam.
Good job, Devin.
Certainly was.
Yeah.
Second toss, no good. Holy cow. Brown over the back of Goodman. We're tied at 60 all. The miss. Pulled down Anderson County. They kick it ahead. That's Bunch. Drives into the paint. Lost it as he was trying to go back outside with it. Should have been a foul in midcourt. This is Jacob Morgan. He'll drive down, lay it off the glass. The Highlanders on top by 2, 62-60. 3 minutes left. Fourth and final quarter. Brown has the ball. Pushed off a little bit on Nolik. Back outside Bunch. His 3 is no good. Over the back, but Jacob Morgan stays with it. Down in a foul. That'll be on Cam Lawson.
And I wonder if we were going to get that call.
I'm kind of wondering if all these Clinton fans in here they're not cheering outright, but I'm wondering if they ain't sort of going, yeah, come on.
I guarantee you. You don't have to guess who Clinton's for. They don't like each other very much.
Yeah, they don't like AC.
They may not be cheering for us, but they're certainly cheering against Anderson County. Up the right side. That'll be Washington with the ball. His cross-court pass. It's low. It's on the floor.
Gotta be smart
down there. Looks like it's a tie-up ball.
No!
And they give the timeout to Coach Jeffrey. So with a timeout on the floor, our score, Highlanders 62, Anderson County 60. We take this Farm Bureau Insurance timeout.
Home-style cooking with friendly service in a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razak's. Razak's offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razak's has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches, to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. Razak's. Country cooking and great steaks.
As we come back, Anderson County took the timeout. They have 2 timeouts left. Coach Ellis for the Highlanders has 2 timeouts left. It's 62-60, Highlanders with the advantage. It will be Anderson County basketball. They have committed 3 fouls in the fourth quarter. The Highlanders have committed 2 fouls in the fourth quarter.
And that should have been a jump ball. Still would have been Anderson County possession, but it would have flipped the arrow. You can't have a timeout when two players have got their hands on the ball.
Having that arrow this deep in the game is important.
On the floor for the Highlanders, Wyatt Lloyd, Landon Goodman, Landon Washington, Isaiah Washington, Jagan Morgan. The 4 seniors plus the junior. Coach Jeffers going down to the wire with Rocky Brown, his big post player inside. Coming outside, Lawson with the ball. Here comes a little defensive pressure. Lawson trying to use a screen by Brown, could not do it. Now dumps it off to Brown. He walks with the ball, shoves a pass out to the left corner. The 3 out there, drops in for Justin Bunch in the lead for Anderson County.
Just keep playing.
2 minutes to go in the game. Plenty of time for the Highlanders. Protect the basketball, move to the basket. Isaiah with the ball out on the left wing. Started to drive back to Goodman. He pulls up along the baseline. Floating Jay good. The Highlanders on top. First points by Goodman in the second half.
Feels like we're going to the final possession, doesn't it?
Yeah. Could very well be.
Lawson gives it up. That's Sharp. His 3 outside. Rolls off the iron. Inside the box out and rebound. Ahead. Jagan Morgan. He slows it down as he's cut off there.
Oh.
Through the hands. Maybe a little bit of a bad pass. Driving. That'll be Bunch for the layup at the other end as AC regains the lead. Anderson County backing out of that full court press. The clock running down to 60 seconds to go.
1 minute.
Jagan Morgan with the ball. Highlanders don't have to be in any rush here. The bounce pass goes to White. Yeah. He follows it up with the offensive rebound and stick back.
Biggest possession of the game right here both ways.
Highlanders needing to dig their heels in defensively. Get a stop and possession. That was Sharp to Lawson to Bunch. Back outside, Colton Lawson. Now to Sharp. He'll drive, kicks the ball back outside. Lost by Bunch. Went off his hands. The Highlanders control it, and he fouled by Lawson in the backcourt.
Coach Ellis called a timeout first. And he immediately pointed and said, I want to foul. I want to foul.
I wasn't asking for a timeout. The officials are conferring.
They will give him the timeout. I'll guarantee you that.
It's 18 and a half seconds in this ball game.
So why don't we take a timeout with the two teams? This timeout brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance.
Home-style cooking with friendly service in a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razak's. Razak's offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razak's has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. Razak's. Country cooking and great steaks.
We've had our discussion as to what happened. The most definite thing is Coach Brent Ellis called a timeout with 18.5 seconds to go in the game. The Highlanders with the steal will inbound in the backcourt.
Playing in denial right now.
Anderson County, they still have one foul to give before they can put the Highlanders in the bonus. The pass comes into Isaiah Washington, dribbles out of a double team, now loses the ball. It's on the floor. Call a timeout again. Jump ball call.
Maverick Arrow.
Yeah. What do you have to do to get a foul called? I mean, they were trying to foul him.
Yep. And now Anderson County will take a timeout with 12 seconds to go. We'll take our last timeout and commercial break, brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance.
Danny's Drugs has been dedicated to providing patients with quality healthcare services since 1966. From our beginnings as a fountain drugstore to our current location on the 4th Lane in Oneida, one thing has remained the same: exceptional service. Our staff of highly motivated and carefully trained professionals understand your needs and respond to them in a personal and friendly manner. Our staff works together as a team to provide the finest patient care available. That's Danny's Drugs, putting patients first since 1966.
Hey, as we come back from the Anderson County timeout, they have one timeout left. Highlanders have one timeout left. The scoreboard says Highlanders 66, Anderson County 65. And as you come back, there's only going to be 12 seconds, I think, to go in the game.
18.
And it will be, no, I don't know
what, it's 12, yeah.
It will be Anderson County basketball as they got
12-3.
The jump ball call.
If you're playing defense, this 12.3 is an eternity.
2 fouls to give. That's important.
And I'd use them.
Absolutely. Absolutely. If they start to get anywhere near the low block before they can get a shot up, you foul.
Whoever dribbles the ball for Anderson County for 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, unless they're trying to get the ball to the basket, foul.
Yeah, just don't go on a shot attempt.
This will be Justin Bunch to inbound, just inside midcourt. Gets it into Sharp. Sharp dribbles up the right side. Isaiah can't foul. He's got 4. He can. And Wyatt Lloyd comes up, gets the foul with 5 seconds to go. Nice job.
Yeah,
Wyatt
well,
Lloyd.
is it though? But if this game goes to overtime, Wyatt just got number 4.
Yep. It will be Anderson County ball between their bench and the scorer's table, closest to Coach Jeffers standing there. You still got 1 foul to give, Highlanders, and Coach Jeffers just took his last time out. Let's stay right here. Too much to talk about, but 5 seconds to go. 66-65, Highlanders with the advantage. Each team with 1. The Highlanders have 1 timeout. Coach Jeffers took the timeout. That was his last. They put that up on the scoreboard now.
Yep.
So he has no timeouts remaining.
Got 1 left.
Yeah,
the Highlanders did a great job. And actually, Anderson County, they helped us by dribbling the ball all the way down to the right wing, dribbling back out.
They did. They eat up some clock. And
7 seconds.
Now we got 2 on the floor with 4 fouls and 1 foul to give. So, if you get an opportunity, you want to take that foul in a non-shooting violation.
Yeah.
But who's it going to be? It can't be Wyatt and it can't be Isaiah. You got to be smart with the way you draw up your defense right here in the huddle, because you've got an idea who's going to get the ball for them.
That's right, but that don't always work out either, So, hey, I want to tell you, this is going to be a sporty few seconds.
Sporty few seconds indeed.
Next game coming up here will be Clinton against Gibbs. Boys matchup. So, and the Highlander faithful on their feet, imploring the Highlanders on. 5.3 seconds remaining on the clock. Isaiah Washington will come out and guard Landry Sharp, whose job it is to inbound the ball. Now Washington backs up. Sharp trying to get the ball, force him to get the ball out high someplace. Pass down inside, that's Brown underneath. Brown goes up, his shot comes off.
Oh, boy. Yeah, baby.
A rebound.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
Doesn't make any difference. It's a victory for the Highlanders.
Attaboy.
You know how I know that? The officials clear the floor.
Give me a foul, brother. Give me a foul, bud. Attaboy.
I'm here to give everybody 5.
Give me 5 here.
Good. Exciting ball game.
Attaboy.
Have pulled off the little bit of an upset. And I had it in my pregame, and I was going to mention it, but we had some power problems here. I was going to say, the third time, it's hard to get the win 3 times over the same team. And guess what? The Highlanders made a point to come home with a 66 to 65 win over the Anderson County Mavericks, and they have put themselves in Tuesday night's championship game.
And I'm going to tell you what, guys, just from what I can read in the crowd here, Clinton folks are kind of happy. I think a lot of the Gibb folks that are waiting to get seats, they're happy.
I think those folks right over across the way that you see on our screen are a little bit excited too.
Hey, they're just like us.
So was it 97 or 98, Woody, the last district championship appearance? We saw the girls finally break that dry spell last year. And this year the boys are going to have their opportunity to do the same.
It's right in there, either one of them. I can't remember. I've looked at so much stuff this week. I mean, but it's amazing that, you know, these kids, I mean, we give up one lead right there real late in the game.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. To have a double-digit lead, I think it was 11 points in the third quarter. Yeah. AC comes back and takes that lead.
Right.
This team midway through the season would have folded right there.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you.
That's where their minds were at.
That was real good player management off the bench tonight, I think, Ben.
We talked about in the pregame how this team has changed in the last 2 weeks, and tonight they showed that. Tonight they showed it when it mattered the most, and they hung in there. They were gritty and they were resilient. I'm going to tell you, when Brown got the ball on the low block and he's got Goody on him, I'm saying foul. Why are we not using our foul? But Goody actually played really good defense, and the hook shot wouldn't go down.
But he really had them hands up underneath him trying to get the foul.
He did a good job.
Hey, with all that being said, why don't we take a break right now? I mean, it's a happy place here for Highlanders fans, so let's take a break. When we come back after these messages, our Danny King Lumber postgame.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications' world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
If you're a DIYer, Lumber King is your supplier. Equipment and tools? We got it. Paint and cleaning supplies? We got it. Rugged apparel and lawn care? We got that too. Visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee to make all your DIY dreams come true.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Respect, compassion, integrity, commitment, community. Those are a few of the principles that guide Mountain People's Health Councils in everything we do. We respect our patients and their need for quality health care. We have compassion on those that are sick and hurting and need help. We are committed to do everything we can to help those in need. And we're focused on providing our friends, family, and neighbors with the very best health care available.
Welcome to the Danny King Lumber Post Game. Danny King Lumber, offering retail and wholesale lumber. Phone 423-569-1430. Danny King Lumber.
A quick observation. Across the court, we had 2/3 of the bleachers filled with Highlander fans.
Yeah.
And for some reason, after that huge celebration, we must be out in the hall celebrating now because we've cleared the stands a little bit, but these fans got more than their money's worth tonight as the Highlanders, just looking at some stuff here, we've got the early lead 2-0. We regained the lead at 4-3. We did not have the lead until maybe 2 or 3 minutes to go in the first half when we led 25-24. We had a 32-26 lead at halftime, 50-46 lead at the end of the third quarter. And even though we got outscored in the fourth quarter, the Highlanders still hold on, play well, persevere, and get a 66-65 win tonight to pick up our 18th win of the season. Now, 18 wins is a pretty good total. The number one team here, Clinton, they only have 22 wins on the season, so I'm just throwing something out there, folks, to talk about. We've got our superlatives. We got all kinds of things coming your way.
Can we do one thing first?
Yes, do
We
one
got
thing.
so caught up in the game, and nobody can blame us because what a game.
Something's brewing.
We forgot something's brewing. Well, let me tell you what's
did.
brewing. What's brewing is the Scott Highlanders in the district championship for the first time in almost 30 years.
And, everybody preseason said, the Highlander team should be able to compete for the championship. Got into the season, people saying, what happened? Well,
I said before we played AC that first time, to be the man, you got to beat the man, and AC has been the man since Jordan Jeffers came over here and took this program over. 3 consecutive district championships for them. I said it again after the first time we played them, but I also said, and I said it again tonight, I really felt like, despite the regular season sweep by AC, felt like we were the better team. And tonight we showed
Absolutely. And you play it. By the way, the Highlanders are now 6-1 in our last 7 games.
You going to do something's brewing?
Something brewing. Brought to you by Big South Fork Brewing on South Main Street in Oneida. They're pouring the spirit of Scott County, and Something Brewing was the Highlander win 66-65 over the Anderson County Mavericks.
Yeah, we appreciate Jimmy Barna, by the way. He is the proprietor of Big South Fork Brewing, jumped on board with us this season. And, Jimmy, if you happen to be watching us, and I'm sure you're watching Oneida, rightfully so, that's the alma mater. But if you happen to be watching us, I didn't forget your text. I will get back with you.
And we'll get with Coach Ellis here in just a second. Woody, are you ready for the end of the game scoring?
Just a second, bud.
Okay. We've got our superlatives coming up after our scoring. We've got our First National Bank Player of the Game, our Trophy Master Hustle Award. We need to be thinking about maybe a play. There could be a whole bunch of plays of the game.
How about
tonight.
we go ahead and do that while Woody's adding his stuff up?
Scott, our superlatives.
Yes.
Okay. Our our Trophy Master Hustle Award tonight. 20 years serving Scott County. That's Trophy Masters. South Main Street in Oneida. They've got our sports apparel. They've got signs, trophies, plaques, whatever you want. They'll help you design it to get the swag that you really want. That's Trophy Masters, and our Hustle Award tonight goes to.
So it could very easily go to Jagan Morgan. I thought Jagan Morgan played fantastic, but let me tell you something. 6 points in the second half for the guy that came deep off the bench when your point guard was in foul trouble, and that's Devin Pruitt.
Yeah.
What a huge game Devin Pruitt had tonight.
Big game for Devin.
We probably don't win this game if not for Devin Pruitt.
Indeed. Our First National Bank Player of the Game. First National Bank, banking since 1904. It's banking that lasts. They're a member FDIC and also an equal housing lender. First National Bank Player of the Game tonight is.
I mean, who else are you going to go to? And it's the guy sitting right behind us. When Scott I needed a bucket, they went to the player that's been the leading scorer all year long.
And he was on the boards tonight, too. A lot of rebounds.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to see his total. We'll get those shortly. Almost certainly a double-double for Wyatt tonight.
Yeah, Wyatt with 22 points tonight. Did we have a scholar athlete tonight?
No, we did not.
No, we did not. Anyway, if we had a scholar athlete, that would be brought to you by One Bank of Tennessee, the service that won't be outdone. That's One Bank all season long presenting the scholar athlete. Now we've got our play of the game or plays of the game brought to you by Scott Morgan Farmers Co-op, 17451 South Alberta Street in Oneida. They're driven to serve at Scott Farmers Co-op. Here you can watch.
Yeah, you see Landon Washington with that beautiful spin move, and then the pick and the score by Jagan Morgan, and then this next one, we talked about this one, how the ball never touched the floor in the front court.
That was a beautiful play. Look at those passes.
Beautiful execution. And that play, to me, that last play right there, just kind of sums up Scott High tonight.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
executed probably the best they've executed all season long.
They certainly have. Woody.
I'm ready, bro.
Okay, our scoring summary, end of the game.
All right, Lyndon Sharp had 7 points. Cam Lawson had 16 points. Justin Price had 13 points. Jackson Price had 4. Colton Lawson had 10. Reese Russell had 4. Rocky Brown had 8. And Max Thacker had 3 for 65. They had 5 threes in the second half. It was 4 out of 8 from the free throw line. For the game, they had 8 threes, and 9 out of 16 for the game. For the Highlanders, Jagan Morgan had 9 points. Isaiah Washington had 10, all in the first half. White Lord had 22 points, and he had 3, 15 in the second half. Landon Washington had 10. He had 6 in the first half. Landon Goodman had 5. He also had a 3. Devin Pruitt had 6. Reddy Crabtree had 2. Houston Stanley had 2. Braden Brummett played and did not score. Game we had 10 points off the bench tonight.
Yeah,
that's
right.
big. We hit 1 3 in the second half. We had 7 out of 10 for the game. We hit 5 threes and 7 out of 10 for the free throws, because the only free throws we shot was all in the third and fourth quarter.
And congratulations once again, Highlanders 66-65 win in the semifinal game of the district tournament. Now we've got a couple of guys right here. Who do you want to start with? Take them both at the same time? We're going to be joined by our player of the game tonight. That will be Wyatt Lloyd, who finished with 22 points. And first-year coach Brent Ellis, who, by the way, just picked up the win to put us in our first district championship game since 1990-something or other, Brent. You didn't know that, did you?
No, but this has nothing to do with me. It's the players. We've got guys who come in every single day, work their tail off. It doesn't matter if they get 2 minutes, doesn't matter if they get 8 minutes, 10, whatever it is. We tell them every day, don't confuse your role with your value. And I think these guys have bought into it. You know, Devin Pruitt, Brady, Houston, Jacob, Bentley, all those guys, they know when they get in, Brennan, that their job, they know their job, and they don't get flustered. You know, Devin Pruitt, if you would have told me at the beginning of the year, was going to be a crucial part of this game, Brady was going to be a crucial part of this game, Houston was going to be a crucial part of this game, I wouldn't have believed you, but they showed up today. And, you know, these guys, they're hungry. You know, this has nothing to do with any coach. This has nothing to do with anything. This is about Scott High basketball. They feel like they keep getting left out of things. They feel like nobody thinks that they're good. You know, they have something to prove. And I'm extremely proud of them. And I can't thank, you know, Derek and Bryson and, you know, even Logan and Tyler. You know, they're injured, but they show up every day at practice, and they give us input themselves. They talk to the players. They help get them motivated. This was a true Highlander effort tonight, and it's across the board. I mean, the student section was unreal. I think we outnumbered their fans by a lot. I don't even think it was close. I think it was by a lot, and that is awesome. I really appreciate those guys showing up, and I appreciate whoever it is that, you know, paid their way to get here, paid their way to get in. I mean, it's awesome. I am so proud of these guys, and I'm happy for Derek. You know, Derek's been here since 2015, 2016. You've got guys, great players like Trey Morrow, Luke West, and all those guys. And, you know, from my knowledge, I don't think they had a chance to play for a district championship. And these guys have a chance. And Derek has told them from the beginning of the year, this is probably the best team he's been a part of from top to bottom. You know, from the first guy all the way down to the last guy. And he knows they're going to be able to do something special. And, you know, I've not got to see them play for the past 4 years, but what I saw tonight and what I saw in the past 8 or 9 games, I definitely believe it. And, you know, everybody, Jagan, Wyatt played phenomenal today. Landon, you know, he made a few turnovers, but in the end it didn't affect us too much. But, you know, the good that Landon did today outweighed the bad. The good that Jagan did today outweighed the bad. You know, we had Isaiah on the bench for, you know, almost a full quarter in the second half. And we're relying on Brady and Devin, and those guys played phenomenal. I'm just extremely proud of these guys.
As well you should be. Wyatt Lloyd, Highlanders have now won 6 of your last 7 games. Let's talk about the effort tonight. We said in our pregame we thought the Highlanders had to defend and rebound. I want to start with you on those 2 points.
Yes, defense and rebounding is honestly, that's what we set off to do at the beginning of the game. We feel like across the board we're a better team than Anderson County, but it's who wants it more. Who's going to go box Rocky out and get their tooth knocked out? Who's going to go for every single offensive rebound and defensive rebound? Who's going to be tough and fight through it? And who's going to sit down and guard their high end off? And that's the game basically. And
they came at you early with a lot of full court pressure.
Yes, sir.
And half court pressure.
Yeah.
Talk about how the team got through that pressure. And, by the way, Coach Ellis, I thought you called a real good timeout. Your first timeout that you took to settle things down a little bit.
Yeah.
I thought that was an extremely important and well-timed timeout. So talk about that, how well you handled their pressure. Why?
Honestly, we knew that we were going to get a lot of pressure from them out the gate. Honestly, coming off ball screens, them reading ball screens and jumping and doubling ball screens, that's a big thing. I got lost in it a couple times. I've turned the ball over a couple times on it. Them jumping ball screens, getting easy turnovers, pick the ball up, take care of the ball, pass through a press, which we done a pretty good job at. Obviously, we had some miscommunications and some turnovers that didn't really play out what the game looked like, but honestly, I think we took pretty good care of the ball and done what we were supposed to do to win the game.
Even though it got close at the end, and he got behind by a point here, a point there.
Yeah.
Did not lose the composure.
No.
Able to come right back and regain the lead about three times.
Yes, sir. Every player on the floor knew that it's time we don't get this opportunity again. We have 4 seniors on the floor and 1 junior, and we got to make the best of every moment. And I have a couple things to say. Anderson County fans been talking these past couple of weeks about a disappointing season from Highlanders, from the Highlander basketball team. And at the end of the day, it's fine to have that opinion. Everybody has their own opinion. That's the thing about it. That's the thing about opinions. Everybody has one. But at the end of the day, one team's going to a district championship, and the other team's in a consolation game. And it's Scott High against the world, and that's how we like it. We wouldn't take it any other way.
I'm glad that's the attitude of the team, because you still got many games to go. And your thoughts about being in a championship game Tuesday night?
Yes, sir. We gotta keep them off the rebounds. They're bigger and taller, faster, stronger, more athletic than Anderson County. Them and AC's games have been tight. Us and AC's games have been tight. Us and Clinton's games have been pretty tight. It's going to be a battle. We're going to have to bring it more than we did tonight. Limit turnovers. They're going to get out on us on the press. We got to protect the ball. We got to go get rebounds. We got to set offenses up and run it. Keep the ball out of Bryson's hands. Keep the ball out of Lundy's hands. Defend our hind ends off and go get rebounds and win a district championship. It's not been done in forever. I think we can do it, though.
That sounds like a coach, don't it?
There's your scouting report, Coach Ellis. I think he summed it up well. You guys go ahead and ask the guys anything you want to.
I'm gonna ask you something. So they award 2 MVPs, right?
Yes, sir.
And I know this isn't about you. It's about the team. You just sounded like a coach. You would be the first to say that. They award the regular season MVP based on just that regular season. But as we saw last year on the girls' side, they award a different MVP for the district tournament. You're the best player in the district right now. Go get it Tuesday night.
Thank you.
So that's not really a question. That was
yes,
just
I
just want to make that statement.
Yes,
That's Coach Ellis.
And see, that was a little bit of motivation for our guys. You know, we've got 5 guys who average close to 10 points a game.
Exactly.
And this is a team of really good basketball players. This isn't a team of one guy and then everybody just does their job. We have guys, teams try to isolate Wyatt. They try to isolate Jagan, but, and they worry about Goody. But Landon has proven this year that he can be a high-caliber player. He's probably got the highest VPS of any player I've seen or coached.
Exactly.
And, he's really stepped up, and you can tell his maturity throughout the year has really done well. And then Isaiah Washam. Everybody keeps talking about where's Isaiah Washam from sophomore year. I feel like Isaiah has done a really good job of knowing when to step up and when to just play a role.
Yes, sir.
And
he stepped up in that first half.
He stepped up, and unfortunately, he had a few foul calls go against him. And we just got to play through it and figure things out as we go. And that's one thing I really appreciate Bryson and Derek for, is I'm able to turn and talk to them. They have done a really good job of helping me get through some of these hard situations.
And can I add to that?
Go right
you can't
ahead.
tell me Landon Washam's not a first-team All-District player after the way he played tonight.
I would.
In my opinion,
I would have said that before tonight, but
you gave me the player of the game. In my opinion, it's Landon Washam. If I'm being honest with you,
I would take it away from him.
He's played his heart out all year long. He's went and done the dirty work, which is what we need him to do.
Right.
And he got robbed of first-team All-District, and he used that as motivation. He came out tonight and showed them why.
All right, now I got a question for you, Brent. You had 2 fouls to give on AC's final possession. You used one of them. They did you a favor by taking some time off the clock. Then they get it to Rocky Brown down low against Landon Goodman. Were you supposed to foul right there? It was great defense by Landon Goodman, by the way.
So the play was don't face guard first, try to get a steal. If they inbound it, don't foul immediately, because most teams know you're going to foul, so they're going to chuck it and try to get free throws. I told them once they dribble, that's when you foul. And unfortunately, we didn't have position to get that foul, and then it got isolated down there. And I'll be honest with you, when do you ever think Rocky's going to miss that shot, And when I seen it roll off, I knew it. It was, awesome feeling. Anderson County has a really good coaching staff. They've got really good players too. I just feel like it was two really good teams, and somebody was going to go home and somebody was going to move on.
Sorry.
Now, this is my last question, Rick. You got a preference right here?
I want to beat the best. I want to beat the best.
That's a really good answer.
So if you're going to be the best, you got to beat the best. And I feel like if we're going to get prepared for Fulton or any team that's at a state level, you have to beat the best team in your district. Right now, they're the #1 seed. Lockard and those guys do a really good job. Bryson Maddox is a freak athlete. Cam does a really good job controlling the tempo. Alcorn's a freak athlete. I mean, that's a good team. And, no matter what, we know we're moving on. So why not face the best team to get you prepared when you go move on? Because we still have a chance to move on, win or lose, district championship game.
Mm-hmm.
I hope it finishes in our favor. And I think right now we've got the momentum. Our guys are playing hard. They've bought in. They love each other. They cheer each other on. They get hype. And I think they trust us coaches. We don't always make the right decisions, but they trust us, and that's awesome.
Can I ask one more question?
Yes.
Wyatt, I didn't ask you a question. I do have a question. Now, you disagree with me if I'm wrong. In my opinion, this is a different Scott High team the last maybe 2 weeks.
I agree.
So what has made it different?
Same guys, same starting five. We really we sat down. We had problems within our team. We sat down. We figured them out. We all got behind this guy right here and Derek Boshiers. They set us down. They said, what motivates you guys? We took a couple of days, about a full week, to figure out what motivates us. And I think we found it out. I mean, us seven seniors, we've lost consecutively. We've got our hind ends whooped consecutively, and we were done with it. We wanted to go get one for ourselves. We said in the beginning you guys thought that we would be the first team in the district, to win the district championship. It's expectations that we got to live up to, and we were doing that for other people. And we figured out that motivation, we need to get it for ourselves. And it's about us.
I think it goes back to your question at the first season at the round table. Is pressure a privilege, or is it something that what was it you said? I can't remember. But it was it's been a while. But I remember him asking me that question. And it's a lot of pressure, especially for 17-year-old boys. And I think tonight they grew up and they became 18-year-old men, and
going deep in our bench too, like Devin Pruitt, Brady Crabtree.
They've done a great job of handling adversity, and that goes beyond basketball. These guys are going to be able to handle adversity with their jobs. They're going to be able to handle it with their spouses. They're going to be able to handle it with their kids. So this is the most important thing: is can you handle adversity? Because all of us know adulthood is a ton of adversity, and you got to figure out how to go through it. And we told them calm minds, violent effort. Think things through and then play aggressively. And I think they did a really good job of that.
Wyatt mentioned Devin Pruitt. So we've been singing the praises of the other guy who looks just like Devin Pruitt when they come in the game because they're about the same height.
Brady.
We've been singing Brady Crabtree's praises because he's been doing really good coming. Tonight, I don't think, you guys correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think you win the game tonight without Devin Pruitt.
No, sir.
No, and see, mismatch-wise, we wanted to use Devin Pruitt more this game because Devin's strong. Yes. Devin might be the strongest or third strongest player on our team, and he did a really good job of guarding Landry and Cam. Landry's a tough player getting downhill, and I feel like Devin did a really good job guarding him.
You're right about that. We've got just 2 more words for you. Congratulations with an exclamation point for your Highlander team. Wyatt, thank you.
Yes,
and Coach Ellis, thank you much. Of course, we'll see you guys back here for the championship game, district championship game, Tuesday night, 7:30 here at Anderson County High School.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it, guys.
Hey, go get that equipment back out of the gym, Brent. Go get the equipment back out because we're coming to our place Saturday night.
That's an inside joke that Brent's looking at you like, what do you mean, dude? But Woody's explaining what he said there about that. I mean, it's just we had a great time here tonight.
Hey, listen, last year the girls hosted a region for the first time in 30 years.
Yeah.
And the line, remember the line? How an hour and a half before tip-off, the line was all the way to the parking lot and through the parking lot.
Yeah.
Next Saturday night, we better see that same dadgum thing because now the boys are going to host a region, and it's been just as long since we've hosted a region championship.
We don't know who it will be.
Don't know who.
That
don't
will be
care who.
determined next
Hey,
week.
listen,
It's the
Miss
fact
Wendy,
that you got to that point.
Yeah.
Miss Wendy and the concession people better have a lot of food ready
Early.
for one game.
Yeah. Hey, once again, Highlanders win 66-65 over Anderson County in a boys semifinal game in the district tournament. We'll take on the winner of this game tonight between Clinton and Gibbs, and you're looking for the Helenwood Foods scoreboard.
I am, and I can tell you that Helenwood Foods this week has got chicken tenders and boneless center cut pork chops, both for $3.99 a pound. Now, the first score I want to tell you is that in the first quarter, Gibbs is up on Clinton 10-2.
Yeah.
Clinton just scored his 10-4 now, but maybe a little, I don't know, it's really early, but certainly looks like it could be an upset brewing there early on. Washburn today defeats Hancock County 70-14.
Is this boys or girls?
This is girls. Austin East defeats Carter 65-28. Greg, is that a final? Kingston over Meigs County 49-39. It is Saudi Daisy over Signal Mountain 31-22. Those are all girls games. Sorry, I'm doing two things at once. And if we can look at the boys, so by the way, we know that Carter will not be an opponent for our girls next Friday night. Wherever we're playing, it's not going to be at Carter, but we knew that to start with. William Blount on the boys' side falling to Maryville tonight, 78-41. It is Greenville over Cherokee, 74-65. Carter defeats Northview Academy, 57-48. So it won't be Carter that the boys face on Saturday night either. So we know we're not facing Carter. They're moving on. They're not.
Okay.
They're moving on to the championship game. Knox Central defeats Knox Hall 70-54.
Any other score?
Oh, one more. I lost this. Bearden defeats Hardin Valley 83-38. Alcoa over Sequoia 85-60. And Woody, what was getting me there is I was thinking about that Carter game. I think that is actually a play-in type game, is it not? Maybe not a semifinal
because they were
game.
just starting their tournament.
Yeah, because
tonight.
that would put Fulton against Austin East, and no, obviously that's not.
And they're the 1 and 2 seeds there. Yeah.
All right, so 35 seconds left. It is not final, but it's getting close to final. And Jellicoe is up on Oneida 60-56. And that's the Helenwood Foods scoreboard. And again, Helenwood Foods this week, you can get center cut boneless pork chops or chicken tenders for $3.99 a pound.
Let me say this, then you guys can chime in with your final thoughts. Our thanks to all of our sponsors, bringing you tournament basketball, and of course our lead sponsor would be First National Bank, providing a lot of financial support because it costs money for us to walk in these gyms and have to pay to the homeschool and the TSSAA. It's a complicated thing. Catch me out on the highway sometime and we'll talk about it. Thanks to all of our sponsors for bringing you this tournament basketball that so far tonight we've had an exciting event.
I've had fun. I know Woody's had fun,
dude.
too.
I've had a ball game.
Hey, guys, I'm going to tell you, this game tonight has been a long time coming, but it's here. Yeah. And some of the early season, preseason stuff kind of coming to fulfillment, you know. We'll see what happens. Clinton's having a little hard time right now, but this game's a long way from being over.
A long way.
It's been a great game. It was from get-go all the way through, dude. I mean, you was on your toes. I mean, I'm cramping up big time now, but that's fine. It's well worth it, and we can't say enough. I mean, I know you just said it, but the people we had here to support these kids, I mean, it was unreal. I mean, that whole side, I mean, they was up cheering. The student section, I'm glad they brought another bus tonight.
Clinton's just down the road, and they ain't got nearly as many people
and that's
there.
True, and that's unreal. I mean, that's our community it's unreal up our gang. So, but like being said, you know, the next Saturday night it is next Saturday night, I guess.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
we got a little business to take care of before then.
Yeah, but you know, you still got but Tuesday now it's. 7:30?
7:30.
7:30. Okay.
Don't forget, our Highlander girls will be in the consolation game Monday night, 6 o'clock here against Union County. So that's our first game on Monday night, and we'll be back here for that.
We'll come support the girls because the girls is over here supporting the boys. So we need the boys to come and support them, and we need a big crowd here. Yeah, we need a big crowd here Monday and Tuesday game.
Yeah. And we'll think about Saturday a little later on.
Exactly.
For the Highlander crew, I'll start with Travis Frog behind the camera. Thank you for Greg Baum back in Broadcast Central. Thank you, Greg. And Ben Garrett, H.L. Keaton, Woody Keaton, this has been Rick Keaton. And I'll say this, after the end of the first quarter, in the boys' second semifinal game, it's Gibbs 13, Clinton 8. We say good night. See you back here on Monday.
Yeah, and this